Alright guys, welcome back to some more MLB Innings 22, and in this one we're going to be covering everything new that's been added in the past few days, including the 7.0.8 update that was released yesterday, Wednesday, June 29th. So, let's go ahead and get straight into it. And real quick, because I know some of you guys are probably going to ask, all the info that I'm going to talk about in this video can be accessed via the news button down at the bottom of your screen. It'll be these three banners: a notice, live update, and update notice, if you guys want to read yourself. Okay, so I'm going to try and keep this video short and sweet and cover the main points, and we're going to start with the 2022 All-Star Game Special Season Package. So yes, the TSS is back in the store as of June 29th, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it'll be available all the way until July 10th, 10:59 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so this has the Team Select Signature Pitcher / Batter Pack, GI, everything you normally see in these packs that come around once every 3 months or so in April, July, October range, and New Year's. And so you can now purchase it, and good luck to everyone that does. So next up, let's talk about the 2022 7th Live Update. And the main thing to point out in this one is that 51 new signature players got added. Here are some of the highlighted cards, and you probably see the Reds Rob Dibble 90 that they got. I'm really hoping I can get that on my Reds account. He was an absolute beast in real life, and he was an absolute beast this year in the show as well. And so we have 32 vintage signature players, which are pre-2000, and then we have 19 normal signature players that got added. I believe everyone is retired, though. And as you can see, we got Tom Niedenfuer and Jay Howe for the Dodgers as well. So between my Dodgers and Reds account, everyone that got added is a bullpen guy, which I'm totally fine with. I need help on both teams. You can look at the rest of the list on the news button in your game. And then also just some other stuff that normally gets added with live updates. They got new faces, new stance. They added new players. You have teams changing between players, number changing, and then new pictures that got added, position changing, all that stuff. That's all your normal stuff. But the main thing is that we have 51 new signature players, but they also did remove some of our vintage signature players that we had before. So, I mean, it's a give and take. All right, now let's get to the bread and butter, the 7.0.8 update. And so a few of the things they added have me super excited. You guys will understand here in just a second. But first, we're going to talk about the new arcade mode. So from the rewards to the gameplay, it's been completely revamped, and the changes won't go in effect until July 4th at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So just make sure you guys know, even if you update it, you won't see all this stuff yet. But first up, we got a new UI, as you can see right there from the picture. And then also, you can now earn additional XP with a certain batter's position each day. So Monday is first baseman. You'll get additional XP if you play with the first baseman. Tuesday, second baseman. Wednesday, third baseman. Thursday, shortstop. Friday, DH / catcher. Saturday, outfielders. And then Sunday, no matter who you choose, you'll get additional XP. Some in-game changes they're making is they're getting rid of the add time bonus and replacing it with an add baseball bonus. And the reason is because they're getting rid of the 45-second timer. And now you have a set amount of baseballs, which is 30, which I actually do like to see because some of these arcade mode pitchers had super slow windups and it just always made your score lower. So I like to see that. And then also, the perfect reward that you have at the top when you can get 3 in a row is gone. You still have the timing in there. And then also the burst gauge system on the left is changing where you get your bonus ball. After getting 6 combos, you'll get a 2x burst ball that if you hit it, you can get a hit coin for it. And then if you fill that gauge to the max, you still get a bonus ball, and it does reset throughout the game, I'm pretty sure. Also, they're updating the lobby and stats room UIs, as you can see right there. This shouldn't be a huge deal, and you should be able to see everything you saw before. It just might be in a different spot now. Next up, they're changing the rank system around as well, and as you can see, we got new rank grades and also new rewards that go with each one. They're all listed out right there. And you guys have been asking for this. I have been asking for this as well to be updated. It's been long overdue, and it's nice to see them finally change it around. And the last thing to talk about with the new arcade mode kind of disappointed me. So we got new rewards for the rank system, which was overdue. And we also got new rewards for the accumulated level system as well, which was overdue. But they really messed up in my opinion because some of the rewards that are really better and make it worth it have to be bought with an arcade mode pass. So they did update the free rewards here, but it's still really not worth it to me in my opinion for where I'm at, and it's not worth grinding. And I don't see myself paying for this arcade mode pass that gives you everything under the paid rewards section right here. Had they just made the paid rewards what the free rewards are, that would have been perfect. That would have been perfect. Everyone would have been happy with that. But now they're adding in another way to get money from us, and you guys know how that be. It's kind of disappointing. I thought they really could have made this better here, and I feel like they just made this worse and makes them look more greedy, but just me. The next big thing to talk about is the premium skill change ticket mileage system, which introduces the legend skill change ticket, which guarantees a legend skill on a black diamond player, and you can only use it on a black diamond player. So the way the system works is every premium skill change ticket, and only premium skill change ticket, no other ones, gives you 10 skill change mileage points. And when you hit certain levels, you get a reward. So 100 mileage or 10 premium skill change tickets that you use, you get 5 skill change tickets. At 200 and 300 or 20 and 30 premium skill change tickets, you get 1 back. And then at 500 mileage points or 50 premium skill change tickets used, you get a legendary skill change ticket. That's a lot of premium skill change tickets, I know. So some of you guys like, this is pointless. But with how many I spent on both my Ryu and Jerry, it would be nice to get this now because I spent over 50 and couldn't get a legend skill on them. This would guarantee I could use it on one of them and get a legend skill. So I love seeing that. They're also making some minor tweaks to the skill change ticket pages as well. So instead of having to go back into your lineup and making sure you choose the right skill storage slot before you go and use a skill change ticket, you can now do it right in the screen. So that's minor, but I really do like to see that. And then also you can now lock certain skill slots to prevent you from getting rid of them, which I'll always take some sort of lock system, whatever it is that prevents me from doing something I don't want to do. And now we're at the point in the video where you guys are going to understand why I got super excited about this update. A lot of you guys reached out and were like, Jay, you have to be super happy about this, or Jay's going to be super happy when he sees this. And yes, I'm super excited that they finally made these changes in special training and Black Diamond training, made it super easy. So first, with special training, you can now use up to 100 pieces, and I'll show you here how it works with Gagne. So you can select all item or player. So all includes special training XP and stuff like that, and also player cards. Item just includes the XP, and players just includes the players. So now when you hit auto select, if you just want to do players, you can select players, do auto select, and it'll only choose that. And you won't use all that special training XP. That could take forever. If you just want to use XP and not players, you can choose that and do auto select. Or if you don't care, you can just select all. But then you can go to auto select. You can exclude your team. You can exclude special cards like vintages, SIGs, all that stuff. And then you can also choose the grades like you could before. Super happy. I'm not going to show you guys that right now. I'm going to save special training for a video. But that's one of the biggest things I like to see. And now let's get into the main thing, the Black Diamond. They finally added the change I've been asking for in literally every video that I've made a Black Diamond card, which is being able to use all the pieces at once to make that card. So if you need to use 60 for a normal, you can use 60. If you need to use 120 for a prime, you can use 120 for a prime. If you need to use 160 for a SIG, you can use 160 pieces in one go. If you need to use 200 on a Supreme or Legend player, you can. And let's just show you how this works. So let's go with Kuo. Let's say I wanted to make him Black Diamond. You could go up by 1, or you can just slide this all the way and it's max. You don't have to sit there and go 10, 10, 10, 10 and take literally 5 minutes to do. You can just do that and hit start and it's done. This seriously made my day. I have been requesting this for such a long time. The last thing they need to do is make you be able to open team packs, at least 10, just like normal packs, not 1 by 1. That's the last thing they got to do, and then I'll be completely satisfied with this game. Finally, some minor convenience changes they made was in ranked battle, when you would hit auto game, the new feature, you had to go through and select each one, and that kind of got annoying. So now when you hit it, it checks all of them, and if you don't want to play someone, you just uncheck it. That's minor, but it is nice to see. I saw some complaints about that. And the last thing to talk about in this one is something I had been requesting and others as well. There is now going to be a game replay function for the power ranking tournament starting in the next one. You can't do that now, but you should be able to go back and rewatch these games apparently with this function. That's pretty cool to see, and maybe there's some cool content we could do with that. I have no clue. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed and that it helped you out and answered your questions. And if you have any additional questions, leave them down in the comments below. If you haven't already liked and subscribed, I would highly appreciate that. And with that said, see you guys next time.